So not far from Hamlin Pools Caravan Park is Hamlin Station, and apparently you can stay here too.
Yeah, farm stay.
A farm stay.
Yeah,
So yeah, it does look beautiful. So we're not far from Carnarvon, and this is Bush Bay and New Beach camping. $8 per person per night. If you've got a concession card, $6, and kids under 6 are free. So we thought we'd go in and have a look. We may stay here tonight. We've actually got a couple of nights unplanned, so we're just winging it. So we've just come up to, is this New Beach? Or
New Beach, yeah.
New Beach. People are camping away from the water. That was someone just there, because apparently the tide does come right up. So it's just pick your spot wisely. Okay, so we're heading down to Bush Camp now. Bush Bay. And we just spoke to a fella that's camping up here. He doesn't think much of Bush Bay. But the tide does come up quite high, so you're really not able to sit right by the waterfront. You have to sort of be right back. Okay, so this is Bush Bay, not much different than the other one, except you can see that the tide, where we are right now, the tide comes right here. If you could set up just down by that lovely sand, perfect, but this is all wet up here. So I think we're going to keep travelling towards Carnarvon. Worth a look, as long as you know what your tides are. I think you could give it a go, and there is a dump point just there for anyone that has a toilet on board. We're just driving into Carnarvon, which is also known as Perth's Fruit Bowl, because they have a lot of fruit and veg here. Very pretty waterfront. So we've been to Carnarvon, and we stocked up on a few food items, and we've decided to continue out to Quobba station, where there's some blowholes. So that's the homestead up there with the tennis court. And it's $27 a night for powered per person. What's it, 22 per night unpowered?
Yeah.
Still deciding what we're going to do. I think the council one at $22 a couple. Definitely save you money. So waterfront is also 27 per person per night. I mean, this is a nice site. It all depends on the wind, whether you want to pay the extra. Oh wow, it actually looks really quite nice. It's a bit rough, rocky edge. So yeah, this is another one of the waterfront sites. They are quite nice. It's just that, yeah, once the sun goes down, you're just sitting in the wind. That's the only thing to consider. Oh, as well as the price. So we're just driving around Quobba, and it's $11 per person per night. No fishing in this area. Just having a look to see if we want to stay. There's a little mailbox to make your payment. An honesty system. There's some good sites as you drive along. I like these ones towards the end because you can actually see the water from them. just posting our payment into the letterbox. The envelopes were just below. We picked up earlier so we could write it up while we had lunch. And now we're venturing out to look at the blowholes. There's dump point here and bins. Woohoo! Check it out.
They come.
Whoa! Oh no!
Wet.
Very wet. It's going off. We just got saturated. There we go. Sucking it down. Whoa! Woo! Oh! Fantastic. Okay, that looks like a big one. Whoa! Wow, that was a big one. I panicked with that one. You could wonder what planet we're on, because it could be Mars. It's so rugged. It's so rough on your feet. Pretty. Even when the sun goes down, I think more colour comes out. I think I've said that a million times since we've come to WA. I've got my camera set up, ready for some star shots, and I've also got our GoPro for night sky, but the moon is already out. And look, this is my windbreak. It's not normally set up like this because I have sewn that you can put poles in, but Steve's tied it to the car and we have a lovely little alcove there, don't we? Stopping the breeze coming through. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Very simple to make. I'm not a sewer, but yeah, if I can do it, anyone can. Quobba Lagoon at 7 AM in the morning. Lovely and calm. The wind is very favourable today. So we're off to Coral Bay. Yeah, we should have probably stayed another night here so we could have a snorkel. So one of the jobs you have to do when you're away is fill up your water, and you've got to find it. So how'd you find it?
On wiki camps.
You love your wiki camps.
I had long vehicle parking and a tap.
Yeah, so where are we?
We're in Carnarvon.
Carnarvon.
Pretty much the main, right in the centre of town.
And it's free water that we're getting, and you also have a filter, which we've found the water is tasting beautiful through the filter.
Awesome. We're really glad we got it.
Yeah, so we're on our way to Coral Bay, and if we went there, we'd have to pay for the water. So is that right? Was that Coral Bay that we? Yeah. So it's worth checking before you go to a destination along the way if you can get some free water.
It's $2 for
20 litres?
For 10 litres.
10 litres, wow.
In Coral Bay, yeah.
There you
Crazy
go.
price.
Anyway, up early, and very excited about going to this new site. We are going to a caravan park, but we read on Wiki Camps about R1 at one of the caravan parks.
Yeah, unpowered site.
Unpowered. But it is $80 and we've decided to splurge because apparently it's a good site. Anyway, we're going to find out more about what's happened in Coral Bay with regards to March 2022 spawning event, which has damaged the reef and killed 16,000 fish as of September. I don't know where it's up to now. Hopefully they were expecting March this year, 2023, to start the regrowth of the coral, and
Take a few years.
5 years I think I read. So
There's still coral either side.
yeah, so anyway, we'll find out more when we get there. So while Stevie fills up the caravan, I'm just going to go for a little walk in Carnarvon. So Carnarvon's known for its fresh produce, and I've just popped in and bought some chili jam for Steve, and I've got a frozen 500 gram pack of mangoes that I'm going to make some cocktails out of. Yeah, Carnarvon has a really good water source, so they have lots of lovely produce here. Here we are on the Ningaloo coast at Coral Bay, just coming into the township. Or is it just a caravan park?
That's the resort there.
And this is the main street?
Yep.
There you go. Sorry, it looks like you just came straight into a caravan park. So that's the first caravan park.
Coral Bay Shopping Arcade.
So this is our caravan park, People's Park. So let's see what this amazing R1 site's like. So it's a very nice caravan park. I like this one. There's some play equipment for kiddies. It's nice to see grass and palm trees. Just weaving our way around to find our site. And that's the view from our campsite at Coral Bay. Beautiful. Looking straight out there into that beautiful blue water. There's a fish there. I don't know if I caught up to it. But this is where we are, and our caravan is right at the front. I can't believe it. We just walked across the road and here we are ready to go and have a snorkel. Now the coral is dead, unfortunately, but there are fish, we're being told, which we just saw one massive one. So we're going to have a snorkel here. Maybe this afternoon we go around to 4WDing Bay, and the coral is well and truly alive there. So anyway, I'm so excited. I better get my snorkel on. It's sad to see the coral dead, but we have been told that within about 5 years it should regenerate. This is our site. R1 is very good. So we have booked an extra night because we are very happy. And so we're here for 3 nights. And next to us is Ningaloo Reef Resort. And there is actually a public bar and a restaurant up there. And apparently you're allowed to use the resort pool. But then we have this out there, We went for a snorkel and we saw massive fish and a stingray that looked the same colour as the sand. I saw a parrotfish with lots of colours. Such a good spot. Can't believe we got right at the very front for 3 nights. So we've just come for a little drive to have a look what's around, and we've come to the boat ramp. Just came around the corner and wow. Look at the colour of that water. I hope this is picking it up because it is beautiful. So the water's just through there where the wharf is, and this is what we're driving on, and we haven't let our tyres down. So we need to do that at some point. So we're just going for a drive to check out Five Fingers Bay or beach, and you have to let your tyres down. And look at this. I thought Steep Point was rocky. Wow. So apparently this bay is fully alive, like the coral is thriving. So that's why we've come to have a little look. And this is how you get there. I've got to try push stop. Okay, we're finally at the entrance. Oh, there's a bit of seaweed. And here it is. Yeah, so unfortunately the wind's blowing all that seaweed in, which is a bit of a shame. But that's okay. Things change each day, depending on the wind. Here's another part, which isn't as seaweedy. Nice, fun way to get here. Yeah, so that looks quite pretty out there. Beautiful. Oh wow. What an afternoon. Look at that view. So here I am on top of the sand dune. It's pretty calm here without the wind, so the flies, we found that. Perfect day, you'll get the flies. Beautiful. adventure. Never looks as steep as it is in real life. So this is Turtle Cliff, another rugged landscape. And the thing is, when you're having to climb up these sort of rocks, like even for your hands it hurts, and you can't even sort of lift your knee up to sort of launch yourself because they're very sharp. And in one video Steve said they're unbreakable.
I'm just very strong.
Yeah, you are. Anyway, it's beautiful. The sun's going down. Maybe we'll go back to camp, Steve.
I think so.
Watch very carefully. We had a really close call to the side of the bank. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, that was close. Taking out the side of the car.
Can we get video of that?
I don't know. I don't want it to happen again. Oh, that was a close call just prior to me picking the phone up. Whoa. There's some gnarly sections in this. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to make a margarita when I get back to the caravan with my nice mangoes I bought today. So that was a little hairy moment in the car. Almost took out the side of it in a sand dune. So I am going to make myself a mango margie. I'm just going to put my lime around my rim of my cup and then just pop the salt on it. So we're just going to push down to blend. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fantastic. I'm going to call this one my Coral Bay Margarita. Here we go. How's that going to be consistency? Oh, a little bit of ice in there, but that's okay because it's still 28 degrees here for the end of April. Anyway, cheers. Stats for today. It's a little breezy, but it's fantastic to get away the flies and keep you a little bit cooler. So we're just heading down 4-wheel driving to Maud's Landing, and yeah, we're just going to explore the area around the north of Coral Bay. The beach is apparently pretty soft, but you can fish here. It's not a sanctuary zone just at this point. Now this truck takes you up to Oyster Bay, is it? Bridge. Oyster Bridge. The sand's too soft, apparently. The vehicles have dried up it. They've had some king tides lately, and tourist info said don't drive it.
There's turtle nesting area.
Oh, there is also a section completely closed because of turtles nesting. It's got Dog Rock that we're just coming down to. Lots of tracks. I didn't expect this for Coral Bay area. It's fun. If only riding in a car like this lost weight, that would be awesome. Wishful thinking. Look at some big boys playground down there in the bay. Oh, it's glistening. Some people are letting their tyres down, I think. It's really soft here. People are getting stuck. We've been given the thumbs up that it's all clear. We're down to 15 psi now. Oh, it's very bumpy. Whoop. Getting off the track.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, big rut. We did it. That doesn't look soft either, that stuff on the side. The lagoon looks lovely. Feel like a swim?
Yeah.
That looks beautiful. Get our snorkels out for that one. So we're at the lagoon just north of Coral Bay where we're staying, and it looks lovely. I don't have my flippers because I don't know what's underneath. Got my rock shoes on, but I'm going to put my snorkel on and have a little look what's below the waterline. Said he who, when we first started off, once. Won't happen again.
And the road's split. Do I go left or right?
Got our Kiwi brothers here with us.
Oh, just keep following the main track there. Yeah, okay.
People have been a bit stuck. A good run up.
Can't get a run up.
No. Uh-oh. So on the road to Oyster's Bridge, this happened. The sand is so chewed up from everybody and it's so soft that we also are now bogged. Made it to this bit where it's turtle nesting, you can't go beyond, so we're just going to have a little picnic here. Here we go to try and get out of this spot. It's lovely. It's a shame the wind is blowing because that would be amazing calm. Earlier. Here we go, bump bump. No, much easier coming back. Awesome. So we have a snake just in front of us here. This is our last night at Coral Bay and it has been really special, hasn't it, Steve?
Yeah, fantastic. It's awesome. Awesome spot.
Yeah, it had more than we actually could imagine, especially with those 4-wheel drive tracks. 3 days we've had 4-wheel driving. That's magic. But I'm thinking with these clouds, it's only going to get better. Although in about 20 minutes we're going to walk up to Bill's and check out the pub. How's your holiday going?
It's awesome.
Would you like to be doing this full time? One day.
Yes, I think I could.
It's a pretty easy life. Another WA sunset. Absolutely spectacular. And they just keep giving. You just got to keep watching. So tonight we've walked up to Bill's Ningaloo Quobba bar, functions and food restaurant, and we have a reservation for Jobson. We are Gibson, but we'll take Jobson. This little guy, isn't he gorgeous? This is Friday night dinner! Yay! I had cuts of the day, which is snapper in a dukkha crust. Stevie's going chicken acacia. So Bill's Hotel has this special thing. Whenever you buy anything, you get a little raffle ticket, and they're giving away $4,800 tonight, and it's about to be drawn. And there, over in the corner, is a whole lot of cards that are pinned to a board, and there's only 2 that have got a white cap. So we're thinking maybe one of those, or there's one with a black. So anyway, hopefully our ticket gets called. Everyone's coming.
Okay, for the last drink of the double, red ticket D66. Red.
Oh, we all won off. Get out of here. The main draw.
B35. Okay, guys, drive right.
So I'll end this episode here. We had a ball at Quobba and Coral Bay. Love the 4-wheel drive tracks leading us to Ningaloo Reef, where we had beautiful encounters with some turtles. Come join us next week as we score a fantastic sight in the Ningaloo Reef at 14 Mile Camp. Thanks for watching.